Did you know that there are about 3,000 snake species in the world? That sounds like a lot and might seem terrifying, but in reality, the majority of them are completely harmless to humans. However, a small number of species carry deadly venom or possess incredible strength, giving the entire snake family an unfairly bad reputation. Among these, there are species regarded as notorious assassins. Encountering them means you should run immediately if you don't want to lose your life in an instant. So, which are the 6 most dangerous snakes that we must avoid at all costs? Let's find out right now. 1. Black Mamba, the Grim Reaper of Africa. Hearing the name Black Mamba, you might imagine it as jet black, but in fact, its body usually ranges from brown to grayish tones. The black actually refers to the inside of its mouth. And honestly, it's best to just know that rather than risk getting close to check. This snake is extremely aggressive in defending its territory. When threatened, it can lift up to 1/3 of its body above the ground, open its mouth wide, and hiss as a warning. If the intruder doesn't back away, it will launch a rapid attack with multiple strikes in succession. What's terrifying is that each bite injects one of the most potent neurotoxins in the world. Just 2 drops are enough to kill a healthy adult male by stopping his heart. Its speed is equally chilling. It can slither at nearly 20 kilometers per hour, about 12 miles per hour. Luckily, black mambas usually use this speed to escape rather than chase prey to the end. Another piece of good news. They are found primarily in eastern and southern Africa, so the chance of encountering one is very low. 2. Rattlesnake, the American nightmare. Compared to other notorious killers, rattlesnake bites don't often cause instant death. However, its venom brings excruciating pain, to the point where some victims say death would be easier than surviving the bite. The venom mainly causes tissue necrosis, internal bleeding, and searing pain, like being repeatedly slashed with a knife. Even if medical care is given in time, the wound can leave permanent damage, deformities, or loss of function. What's even scarier is that rattlesnakes can still bite even after being decapitated. Their reflexes allow the severed head to move and deliver a fatal snap to anyone careless enough to come too close. So, if you ever encounter one, the smartest thing to do is keep a safe distance. Don't tempt fate. 3. African rock python, the giant constrictor. When people think of large snakes, pythons often come to mind. Among them, the African rock python is the true boss. It can grow up to 7 meters long, with some individuals recorded at nearly 10 meters and weighing over 100 kilograms. Don't be fooled by its massive body. It's anything but slow. This python is known for its ferocity and boldness, capable of striking its prey in the blink of an eye, with sharp, backward curved teeth. It grabs hold of the victim and immediately coils its massive body around, tightening its grip until the prey suffocates. Its crushing power is so immense that it can overpower animals much larger than itself. Its diet includes monkeys, poultry, livestock, large rodents, and even crocodiles. And yes, humans are also on the menu. Even more frightening, African rock pythons sometimes enter villages to hunt livestock or attack people. This is why it has earned the grim nickname man-eating python of Africa. With its strength, aggression, and surprising speed, the African rock python is undoubtedly one of the scariest snakes humanity has ever encountered. 4. Inland Taipan, the king of venom on land. When it comes to venom potency, no land snake can surpass the Inland Taipan, a species native to Australia. To give you some perspective, with just a single bite, the amount of venom injected by the Inland Taipan is enough to kill 100 adult humans, or over 200,000 mice. Scientists have calculated that its venom is 10 times stronger than that of a rattlesnake, and more than 50 times deadlier than a cobra's. What? Even worse is that its venom contains a special enzyme that allows the toxins to be absorbed into the victim's body much faster than usual. This means that within just 45 minutes after being bitten, the unlucky person may be beyond saving without immediate medical intervention. There is still hope if the victim receives antivenom in time. However, neutralizing just one bite typically requires 3 to 4 vials of antivenom, which are not always readily available. Fortunately, inland taipans prefer hunting rats and small mammals over humans. They are incredibly fast and precise, capable of delivering multiple strikes in the blink of an eye. So if you ever encounter one, don't try to act brave. Running as fast as you can is the safest choice. 5. Belcher's sea snake. The assassin of the ocean, if the Inland Taipan, is crowned the king of venom on land. Then under the sea, that title surely belongs to Belcher's sea snake. Its venom is estimated to be 100 times more potent than that of the Inland Taipan. Just 1 milligram is enough to kill 1,000 people. And unlike land snakes, a bite from Belcher's sea snake offers almost no chance of survival. Many victims die within minutes, sometimes in less than a single minute after being bitten. The only comforting fact is that this species is generally quite docile, usually active at night while hunting fish or squid. Humans typically encounter them by accident, such as when fishermen haul them up in their nets. In those cases, their bite is often a reflexive act of self-defense rather than an intentional attack. Additionally, they sometimes bite without injecting venom, leaving only a physical wound. But counting on luck in such a situation is far too risky. If the snake does inject its full venom load, survival is virtually impossible. 6. Spitting cobra. The long-distance attacker, most of us already find snake bites terrifying enough. But the spitting cobra takes it to another level. It can literally shoot venom from a distance. Thanks to the unique structure of its fangs, this snake can spray venom in a fine stream, accurately hitting targets up to 2.5 meters away. The terrifying part is that they usually aim straight for the face. If venom gets into a person's eyes, the victim will feel an intense burning pain, like being splashed with acid. Without immediate treatment, permanent blindness can occur. Besides spitting venom, spitting cobras can still bite directly, injecting powerful neurotoxins into the body. One particularly dangerous subspecies, the acid-spitting cobra, can even cause severe necrosis, destroying tissue and sometimes forcing amputation of the affected limb. What makes them even scarier is that, unlike many snakes that prefer to avoid humans, spitting cobras are more likely to stand their ground and attack if they feel threatened. This makes them one of the most dangerous snakes to humans. Why are these snakes considered killers? There are 3 factors that make them so terrifying in human eyes: venom, the Inland Taipan, and the Belchers. Sea snakes stand out with their extremely potent venom. Just a tiny amount is enough to kill dozens, even hundreds of people. The rattlesnake and the spitting cobra, while their venom may not always cause instant death, inflict unbearable pain and severe complications that can leave victims suffering for life. Physical strength. The African rock python doesn't have venom, but its immense muscular power and instinct to constrict prey make it a terrifying killing machine in its own right. Speed and aggression. The black mamba and the Inland Taipan are incredibly fast and precise with every strike, leaving little chance for victims to react. The spitting cobra, on the other hand, is notoriously aggressive, ready to attack straight at a human's face instead of fleeing like many other snakes. It's this combination of venom, power, speed, and aggressiveness that earns them the title of natural-born killers in the wild. How to stay safe. Hearing this, many of you might think snakes are nothing but mobile nightmares. But in reality, snakes rarely attack humans unless they feel threatened or cornered. To keep yourself safe, remember these key rules. Keep your distance. If you see a snake, the first thing to do is step back and maintain a safe distance. Never approach to take a closer look or film it. Don't provoke it. Avoid chasing, throwing objects, or trying to scare it off. These actions can trigger defensive aggression. Be mindful of your environment. When hiking, camping, or swimming, always watch your surroundings. Wear boots and long pants in tall grass. And be cautious when wading or diving in waters where snakes might live. What to do if bitten? Stay calm and limit movement to slow venom circulation. Apply a light pressure bandage and immobilize the bitten limb. Never cut the wound or attempt to suck out venom. This often causes infection. Get to the nearest medical facility as quickly as possible for anti-venom treatment. A positive perspective. While we often see snakes as frightening, they actually play a crucial role in maintaining ecological balance. They help control populations of rodents and small animals, reducing the spread of diseases to humans. Moreover, snake venom is being studied to develop medicines, such as treatments for high blood pressure, heart conditions, and even pain relief. In a way, Even the deadliest snakes contribute significantly to modern medicine. Final thoughts. Snakes, whether harmless or dangerous, carry an air of mystery and fear. The 6 species we explored today are not only infamous for their power and venom, but also serve as a reminder. In the natural world, they're creatures we must respect and avoid, rather than underestimate. So, the next time you encounter a snake in the wild, remember, stay calm, keep your distance, and walk away as quickly as possible. For your own safety, never gamble with these assassins of the animal kingdom.